evening. Welcome to the program Webwatch on Flip TV. I am Christian Chuku. We have wonderful people here at my colleagues' in the office. Let me start from my left.
You're right.
My right, okay.
Gladys Alose, you're welcome to Webwatch.
I am Adini Adela. Welcome to Webwatch.
And I'm Olajide Taufik Olamide. You're welcome to Webwatch.
As we look forward towards the elections 2023, we know that the INEC has stated September 28th for the campaigns, and they're going to start the campaigns tomorrow. Nigerians are expecting what would come of their leaders. What would their leaders say to them? This is Webwatch on Flip TV. We are looking at viral popular reports on the net today. We will start with APC cancels their Million Man March. APC cancels their Million Man March. We're expecting more from political parties, and we heard that Tinubu traveled to London. Yeah, he's not around. He traveled to London. Probably some people are insinuating that the reasons why they cancelled the Million Man March.
I think the campaign, like the opening of the campaign or something like that.
Yeah,
that's what they
March. March. So they cancelled it. They were supposed to hold it tomorrow. They cancelled it. There are speculations that our guy is not feeling fine.
Obviously, for him to travel, then that means probably he's not feeling too well.
Yeah, because they say he was going to rest and do some consultation here, and Shetima, they went to London. London has been a place whereby most of our leaders go for their checkup.
Yes.
So anytime I hear London, I suspect say something.
Because Buhari has been he's not even a stranger to London again. He's now a citizen there. Because he has been going to London as if we are going to Onitsha markets to buy goods.
I think he has still a green card he used for the.
Well, I don't know, maybe it's green or blue or yellow.
So what do we expect from the campaigns? Starting from tomorrow, what do we expect?
Well, what I'm expecting from the campaign, I think it varies from different parties. From parties like APC and PDP, I don't expect anything new. They just pack their crowd. They use their so-called structures from the various 774 local governments in Nigeria. Then
why do you call them so-called?
I call it so-called structures because they tend to amplify the word structures as if it is one building or a machine somewhere or like a magic wand. But these structures are actually human beings, and you can't move these people without inducing them. They are structures. APC and PDP structures so far that I've seen, that I've been watching all these campaigns for the years in the past. You don't just go to the house or just put a call to them and say everybody come outside. No, they won't come outside.
So even if you are there, the Million Man March now, see people come outside.
The Million Man March of Peter Obi
and even the Tinubu. I don't know why others are not doing
Tinubu's Million Man March. It was not really as much as heavy as Peter Obi's own. And what I know for sure is that for APC and PDP, it is business as usual. From the federal level or something, they bring out money, give it to the governors of
National
the state.
cake.
Then they start sharing it down to the youth leaders, then to the doorstep of the people. Okay, let's go to this place. We are giving you 2,000 naira, 1,000 naira. That is how they get the stadium filled up. Nobody in his right senses that has witnessed this Buhari regime will leave his home, leave his work and everything to go to the field inside the sun and listen to people that have ruined Nigeria. Nobody.
Unless you actually the same thing that they've always said.
The same thing you've heard in 2015, heard in 2019, then you want to come and hear it from the same person or similar person in 2022.
Asking, what will some of these people use to campaign again? What are the things they are going to campaign with again, with all the things we have seen?
Of course, APC is changed, like they told us. So they are still going to tell us they are going to bring change. That's for APC.
Chaotic change again.
Maybe improve
I think APC,
the security challenges they will
I think
try.
APC would not. This is what APC would try to do. They would try to exclude themselves, to remove themselves from Buhari's administration and the problems. Then APC will build on the legacy of Lagos State. That look at what Tinubu has done in Lagos State. Lagos State is now a mega city. because of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. They will now be using the achievements of Ambode, the likes of Ambode, Fashola, Lateef Jakonde and the likes, people that have ruled before.
Are they ruling Lagos or Nigeria?
Exactly.
So they would tap into Lagos State achievements.
Yes, being that Tinubu has once
they would amplify it.
Lagos
they would
State.
amplify it so much that people will feel like what we have done in Lagos State, don't worry, we'll replicate it when we get to power.
Yeah.
But they will run away from the insecurities. If you ask them that question, they won't even answer it. They will tell you, go to Lagos State. I introduced the rapid response squad. I did this, I did that. That is what he will be saying. He will try as much as possible to unlink himself from Buhari. That's just what he will do. So.
Okay, let's go. Let's look at other reports. What do you think is popular on the net now? Let's crack our brains. What do you think is
right
popular
now, Peter Obi's visit to the
Oni of Ife Palace.
and
Yes.
also Akeredolu. He visited Akeredolu today.
Wow.
Yeah. It seems everybody's obedient here. Everybody's
I'm not obedient. I'm not obedient. I'm not batified. Neither am I articulate.
Where are you?
And it's just
He's a good citizen.
It boils down to one reason, because both Atiku, Tinubu, and Peter Obi, they've only been talking and talking. Nobody has laid down a concrete plan. Okay, this is my plan. This is how we would get there. They are just painting this euphoria of, okay, I will turn Nigeria from consumption to production. Tinubu will come, I will replicate what I've done in Lagos State in the federal. How would you do this thing? Give us the step-by-step plan so we can envision it and say, okay.
I believe
and we can even tackle that. Are you sure this thing would work? Then both the leader and the ones that are being led would be able to dialogue these things and make it work.
I believe maybe the reason why they've not been saying anything like they've not been hitting hard on what they're going to do probably is because they're waiting for this campaign
For the campaign.
to start.
So that's just
So we are all waiting for the campaign. Let's see what they are going to come up with. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the fact that Peter B is trying to go around and get consultations from these people are not in total support of him going to visit these old people, these leaders. We saw him with Babangida, we saw him with Obasanjo, we saw him with Abdul Salam, and these are people that are touted to be the persons that have put Nigeria into this situation. But personally, if I people think I'm obedient, I'm not obedient. What I'm looking forward to, if I were to support in a free and fair election, I'll support Showore.
Yes.
I'll support Showore because he doesn't have anything to gain and
Lose as well.
Because those following Obi, you can see some of those guys, those vultures that are gathering around him. You can see a former APC, former PDP in Labour Party. When they find out that the Labour Party is increasing, they just carry all their body and join Labour Party.
Yeah.
So, and it will be the same thing over and over again. One thing I think about Showore, it's my personal view, so I'm not putting on anybody. My personal view, they don't support Showore. They don't look. They don't. Showore has a grudge. He's just waiting for him to get there. In fact, he can jail both of Obasanjo. He can jail all of them. Put them on one side. Yeah,
he's actually a good candidate, but I don't know why people are underestimating him. He's a very good candidate.
They are just seeing him as like an SUG president.
Yeah, just a minor person.
Just like a minor person.
He is one that fights for the oppressed. Even Nnamdi Kanu, he goes based on charity visits.
Yes.
If they unjustly arrest you and they call Showore, he will by himself get there. But how many of these presidential aspirants that will get to that place and want to...
This president and all of them, they don't really care about anybody. They only care about their ambition. That's just it.
Okay. Let's continue. Which other things have we seen online that is making rounds? Today, I think it seems today is just all about Peter Obi.
It's just
Peter Obi and
then they are Fenifere
that says that they are supporting Peter Obi over a Tinubu.
Yes.
But this has caused... controversies. Yeah. From that, I think if we are going to go by calculation, because I'm not interested in calculation.
Okay.
That's their calculation. But from the calculation that we have in the political space today, Igbos are supposed to be
of
next.
Course. Yes. That is what that's what they are fighting for. That it is their turn.
But what Yoruba actually said,
Yoruba has was the first president, like since 1999, which is Obasanjo, used 80 years, deputizing him with Atiku, which is from the north. Then they passed the baton to the northern part of Nigeria, which is Yaradua. Then he died, and South took over, which is Goodluck Jonathan. Then they returned it back to the north again because they didn't use their tenure as at then, which is Buhari. Then who is the next? It is even Peter Obi that is supposed to be shouting in Milokon. So can you see? So I just kind of.
Afenifere, the reason why Afenifere is not backing Tinubu is because Tinubu does not support the Yoruba nation. Afenifere supports Yoruba nation.
I think Tinubu actually supports Yoruba nation.
Exactly, because there was something.
I from my opinion, I think Yoruba nation is his second, is his plan B, in case the presidency does not work. But now
that is politician for you.
That's politician.
He's using that one
to calculating
them. Not that he's really into that.
He's not into.
Is there Amotekun in Lagos State?
He will tell you that he introduced rapid response squad.
No, he's not.
And he has neighborhood watch and everything. Now if he now brings in Amotekun, he will be spending.
You're talking of Southwest Security Network.
Amotekun is
Amotekun.
Ondo State.
The 5 Yoruba states. The security network.
Other Yoruba state agreed to it. It's only Lagos State.
So that is one of the reasons why even Pa Adebanjo, when they were in ACN, he betrayed them. That's what they are saying. And for the fact that he's coming out is a threat, according to some people, to Yoruba nation.
Well, see,
Tinubu never spoke against Fulani herdsmen killing anytime.
Of course,
especially in the southwest.
It's because of his ambition.
Yes.
So your ambition against your people.
If he has said anything, he won't get the support of the
politicians. They will always secure their ambition. That is their own occupation. That is their livelihood. That's where they get their money from. So they will surely protect that place over any other thing, even over their own kinsmen.
But I kind of think that Afenifere is supporting Peter Obi instead
even if Tinubu has always been on sideline with Afenifere shouldn't now like this support Tinubu over Peter Obi.
But like I was saying,
because this power needs to go to the southeast.
I kind of think that Afenifere is supporting Peter Obi. Like, let it not be that all the Yoruba group or leaders are in support of Tinubu. You understand? So that's what I feel. You get? But I also feel that probably deep down, they might be for Tinubu, but they are just letting the public know that they are supporting Peter Obi.
I'm not sure.
That's what I feel.
Just like Genesis
did.
Genesis is just a passerby or something. I would say it
because
because for you to say that,
yes,
that means you are not. See, they say information is power. That's it. It lacks some kind of vital information for you to come outside. You know you are an opinion leader. You don't just say anything outside.
But see, do you know that
if he knows about this zoning that was agreed, I was not there, but I heard it from other important personalities in the society. They said when they wanted to cede powers, it was this federal system of government we were using then, like true federalism. We had one president at the center, then the southern part of Nigeria, the western, and everything was going fine then. So now after the military coup and everything crashed. But so after this 1999, now said, okay, to balance everything up, we'll do zoning. Okay, north, you bring someone probably from northwest, northeast. The person would do the zone for 4 or 8 years. Then to come back to south, then we'll rotate it. Yoruba has done their own. Why is it now that when it is turn of the Igbos, you are now coming out to truncate it? Is it because you feel that you have power more than them, or you have the resources? No, just let some things be. And if Afenifere keeps supporting Peter Obi and Peter Obi emerges, that is the end of Tinubu. I don't want to know.
But I saw it. So
now it is either Tinubu wins or he wins. If he loses everything.
I saw a post this afternoon whereby it was this morning rather, Festus Keyamo saying that all the people that Afenifere has supported in the past, they all failed.
The fact that they failed does not mean
were
that
behind. Do you want to believe Festus Keyamo?
I understand the man talks a lot, but then
Festus Keyamo is a very controversial.
I also feel that probably the person that is supporting Peter Obi might be Pa Ayo Adebanjo.
Yes,
what if the other people?
Because what Tinubu said was that the leader of Afenifere can never support Peter Obi. He believes that. So when this Afenifere issue came out yesterday, I was like, Tinubu has lost. But I don't know if it is Pa Ayo Adebanjo that is supporting Peter Obi.
It could be just the leader. Because in every group there will be saboteurs.
Yes. Of course,
definitely.
Of course.
So
Okay, I just believe that Padibanjo and the Afenifere, they have highest. They have 200 votes to cast on that. That is, if any of them can come out, because even the Padibanjo is finding difficult to work.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they have 200 votes. However, they are influenced. Nigerians are not interested in now what someone will tell them. Is what their mind will tell them now.
Yeah.
It's not all Nigerians per se. Some people are still so
Uncertain.
dumb. Some people are still dumb. Like they follow this person
Do you know,
regardless
like,
of what you say.
I
don't want to know.
I went for Vox Pop today. So while I was interviewing some people, some of them actually said, I am not voting in this election. So I went on to ask why. He said because the same people you're voting for are the same people who put Nigeria in the mess that it is today. Are you talking about Peter Obi? He's been going about visiting the same people that ruined the country. And then Tinubu, they just waved him aside, and then Atiku and all of that. So I just feel that, a lot of people will not vote in this election because why? They are already tired. A lot of citizens are tired.
I just think those people, they need sensitization, like thorough sensitization on why. Is it Jesus Christ or Muhammad that will come from
some of them will tell you that
to come and rule us in Nigeria?
The same voting
Someone
that
has
we've
to
been
come
doing
from these people.
is not
Someone
like...
has to come out. Someone has to say, let's put an end to this thing once and for all.
Okay, there's a church in Kogi State that sells bulletproof water.
I don't like. I don't understand. Like
They
say what in a bottle water.
Yeah,
it's bulletproof.
Like if you spray the water, bullet
when you
will not.
drink the water,
Yes.
yeah, formidable.
My
Against
goodness.
all kinds of manners of
You know, see the Bible. See
And
when the Bible
grenades,
that I read says, "My people are destroyed because of lack of
wisdom.
knowledge."
Okay.
It didn't lie. So I believe it's ignorance.
Imagine it's a church, and the church has a
How much
hospital.
is the water?
I don't know. I don't know.
No, for real, no. The water, maybe the water has been purified, sanctified,
Where they get it
and
from?
be spiritualized.
From borehole
and
or
this
probably
no weapon
from
fashion against
well.
me shall prosper. Sure you get.
And then they say the power is in the water or what? It's
See,
just to pray
I
to
believe
God.
in this saying that say where ignorance is glorified, foolishness becomes the order of the day.
Yes, yeah.
You understand? So that is
No,
what is
I don't
happening
blame
today.
the house is on strike, so people are not going to school anymore. Lecturers are leaving so why would
Bulletproof
somebody
water,
just
wow.
come
That
and
is
sell
part of-
that thing to
Remarkable.
you?
That's even part of what we are saying now. Some people, I don't understand them. They can't even use their brain.
Isn't them that will
They
carry
just
money
believe
and sell to buy
anything.
bulletproof water?
They do anything.
You know,
for
You
well-
will see people there,
of course.
there are hundreds.
Yes,
And
Human being like
Buying
you.
It is
especially
women.
and there'll be youth there.
It is women. Most
What about women?
They'll be like,
Stop.
hey, give me, girl. My picking there, so may grandma give her more. Something like that. It is women you see there mostly. Guys will just be, men just be like, what
Youth will still be there.
What
Well,
is this
see,
one?
I don't blame them because the rate of insecurity in the country is just too much, and there are a lot of killings,
what I
kidnappings, and so they can be easily convinced. Probably the man don't look and say, be like this business go move well from this person. You understand? So you never can tell. Maybe, and you heard, recently you heard what was happening in Kogi State. A lot of robbery, kidnappings, shooting, all of that. So
Some of them will use. They will even use
if
the water.
if that water has been from an herbalist, from maybe a ritualist or herbalist, I wouldn't have said anything at all. I would just be like, maybe it's from his belief and everything and his voodoo. He has prepared the water. But from a church,
even a herbalist cannot do that. They are smart. They can. A herbalist will not.
But
say
let me
water
let me say what of
Is this the prophet?
That's the prophet. So
Wow.
even mad people,
Lady,
if you are
Is
mad,
that a prophet
If you-
or someone?
if they treat mental illness also.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they change the lady. You see the lady, change the lady.
they're not
The
supposed
hospital.
to change the lady. They're supposed to
Change.
change those people that bought the water.
Exactly.
You change all of them.
So they have a medical facility where they treat madness, mental illness.
Wow, what
And
a
also-
choice.
Bulletproof water.
They could have just said it's a psychiatric illness. So what?
Yes,
is
they
that?
have psychiatric
Because
session.
those people buying the water, they are kind
Oh,
of.
that's the prophet over there.
The holies of holies now.
Wow, wow.
If you will see yourself, you say go shock. Say, I mean,
Which one? Who did they tie down like this?
Really, I think the lady is not feeling well. Like mentally.
they have to tie the lady down to
So she will not run away. Only one hand.
to this thing.
She not get strength with that.
But it's not different from anointing oil now.
Anointing
Anointing is
see,
different
That
too.
one is spiritual stuff. This one is physical. Gun is physical. They will shoot you.
Like I don't understand. Like how
How
would
can
someone?
water
How
protect
can
you?
someone
This
even
gun?
come and tell me and say
See
this
the
is
bottle
bulletproof water? How sensible is that?
Like if I should buy the water and I drink the water, if anyone should shoot me, I will not die.
You know
That
that
even if,
you can't
even
die.
if the water works.
Even the church members,
That
they
means-
could have used the pastor as experiments. Sir, drink the water, they shoot. Let's
Wow.
see.
That's true.
You are
Let-
wise.
Let's see if it will
You
enter.
say she's wise.
Very.
Let's see if it will enter. Honestly, but I don't know why some people are just so daft.
That's true.
Okay.
Don't target his body. Probably the hand.
No, if you drink, you
Or
should
the
go
leg.
to Sambisa Forest.
Did
And
you
that
share it
preach
to
word
our,
of-
to our army? Those people
people,
that are
yeah.
fighting Boko Haram.
Oh God, ignorance is just
Okay,
so bad.
let's go. Some young persons were caught with 150
Squishies.
bottle of squishy. Inside Suzuki, they load that.
150 bottles of Scoochies.
150.
Wow. I think Scoochies has been.
I know you when you were in school, you drank squishies now.
How did you
Confess now.
Did you drink?
How did you know?
Did you drink?
He said he knew. So
Okay.
how did he know?
No, I'm asking, did you drink?
Oh yeah, did you drink?
Oh yeah, I didn't drink.
What?
Oh well.
Scoochies is a mixture of different kind of drugs.
Oh,
That's
joint.
just
All
it.
drugs.
She has taken it before. That's
Tramadol.
why.
Hey, before they come and carry us, I'm not taking it before.
No, they will not carry you. Why would they carry you?
Okay,
They
I'm
will
not
carry
taking
you.
it before, but it's very
Before you have
sweet.
taken before
Tramadol,
Did you hear that? I've not taken it before, but it's very
Indian
sweet. Ask her how did
and
she know.
everything. Just mix it up.
Just
and
a mix.
And you now store it down.
we'll store it. Everything
Will
will
you-
Now cold.
Will you refrigerate it as well? Okay.
You refrigerate
Eh,
it.
eh.
You will now
When it is
see
very
if the person wants
refrigerated,
to enjoy it, they will now look for ice block and break it
put
inside.
it- break it
Ah,
inside.
They will now
Then
put
spoon it.
lime, put it inside,
Inside.
put everything inside.
I say you have not drank it before.
No,
Yeah, drank
I
it.
didn't describe the taste now, so I don't
She
know.
said
how
it's
to
very
taste, but I've
sweet.
seen it before.
I'm not saying it's very. The smell is very kind of.
kind of what.
It's a sweet smell.
And they were taking it to Ikorodu, another area self.
Ah,
Imagine.
Ikorodu.
But what? But the fact is that all these police that arrest them, where are they going to pour all these switches?
They will not pour it away.
They will pour it away now. Why?
They will do it away.
Should
But
be
they know that this thing
cocaine,
has been
they
happening.
put that cocaine on
They
fire
know.
just today.
Which
That
cocaine?
150
Okay,
something
yeah.
billion naira.
That
Are you sure they
150
didn't remove?
Even that 150 something billion safe, the matter is still very, very dicey. How can someone keep cocaine worth billions and not even protect it? They didn't even see even one rifle there. Nobody protecting it. That story is not even clear at all. It's Nollywood. You should stop it.
movie, right?
It's movie for real.
Okay, let's continue. Ihedioha, there's one former that Ihedioha, Emeka.
1 year term governor.
Yes, he said any Igbo that votes for Obi is a saboteur.
Who is he supporting? I think he's supporting
Atiku.
He's a
Atiku.
PDP man.
Supporting Atiku. See, after
Of course.
Atiku, then it's the Igbo turn.
He's
I'm tired of all these politicians, all their whatever they are doing. I believe that first we are human beings before we become any other thing.
Yes.
You're
that's
first a
it.
human before you become other Yoruba, outside Igbo.
Igbo.
And we're not looking at the humanity aspect. If people cannot feed, people cannot go to school, people cannot do what they want to do, people cannot achieve or say, I want to set a goal for myself and I achieve it. That is the most important thing. Not whether I'm PDP, APC. All these leaders have put people into, I don't know, the problem that you cannot even come out of. You understand? It's not an Igbo thing. Whatever he's saying on his own. It's not an Igbo thing. Peter Obi is not an Igbo thing. I said, carry Uzodinma and put in Labour Party.
Nobody will talk to him. What's the market? Nobody.
Or Okorocha.
Okorocha
Or Ojis or Kalu.
They will not even mind him.
So it's not an Igbo thing. People,
not an Igbo
all those
thing.
people that are just saying it's Igbo, they are trying to create this division.
Even those people that are saying it's Igbo, I believe it's still lack of knowledge because even Buhari's tenure, who has Buhari's tenure benefit? Who did it benefit?
All
Like
those
the average man
APC
on the street of Katsina State, what have they benefited from having a president from their zone? What have they benefited? Nothing.
All those APC.
It's
Those
only
guys that voted Buhari. Now they are worse off than before. So what are we doing? What are we saying? What are we? So Emeka Idioha, no wonder. Let me say my own. No wonder you could not even pursue and come over that place. He was not. He could not continue.
But do we think even if Peter Obi emerges as president, do we think he's the answer to Nigeria's problem?
Nobody is going to be the answer to Nigeria's problem.
Nigeria probably don't have answer.
And do you think he would win? With the way things are going.
Nobody can predict.
Nobody
Like
can
you
predict
said
this
yesterday.
election.
Okay, nobody can predict. Okay, nobody can.
Nobody
Yeah.
can predict this election.
It's not predictable.
Yes, the thing
So,
there is
okay.
I don't like the fact that a lot of people are actually anchoring so much, like putting so much of their like P2B supporters, they are putting their trust so much on him.
Exactly.
Yes, I don't like that fact. Just do what you're supposed to do, the way you're supposed to do it, and then leave the rest.
It should not just be only on social media.
Because wherever he goes, you see people shouting his name, Obi.
You
Even at the Onis Palace,
Yes.
I was surprised people were shouting Obi.
Shouting Obi,
Inside the
Obi,
Onis
Obi.
Palace.
You know, I actually saw something like, was it not in Jos? After they had the rally in Plateau State,
Okay.
the governor of Plateau State, that's Lalong, if I'm not
Lalong.
wrong. So the man was like, he was coming to the state for something, I can't remember. They were shouting Obi while they were following the massive. I was just watching the video, I was like, wow. That mean they didn't say Obi, they go like this.
If you want to vote for
carrying
Obi,
placards, shouting
vote for
Obi.
Obi. But if I have to rate from 1 to 3, like I have 4 persons, because NNPP is minus for me. I prefer Showore. If Showore does not get it, I prefer Obi. If Obi does not get it, I prefer Tinubu to Atiku. If you look at Atiku and his body language, if you look at any picture he is, you see him sitting like saying I be the president already. You also see people stand like this. That shows you how he's going to mortgage Nigeria. Those people standing, they will have their stake. You will not even reach me and you.
Of course.
He's doing like as if he's the Lord of Lords.
Do you know
He's not president yet.
my problem with PDP right now is that they have an internal crisis and they cannot even resolve it.
Exactly.
And the campaign is already here.
Autumn say that he's not joining Wike to say Ayu must resign again.
You can imagine. And he's a close ally to Wike.
Of course.
Now he has oh God.
No, it's this ethnicity. You know, Ayu is from his state.
From who
Ayu is from
It's from Benue
State.
So some group went to meet Autumn and told him, see your brother, now they fight against. He said, I no talk say may resign. I didn't say she resign. I just want a Southerner to become the chairman.
Hmm.
You can see how they play. They go.
Politics is the game of
They
interest.
go up and down and everything.
It's a game of interest, honestly. But I just think, even if they do election or the election over election anything, even if they elect, sorry to say, Jesus Christ or Muhammad, in this system of government, nothing will work.
Nothing is
Nothing is going to work.
Go on the streets, right from the streets. People are not accountable. Right on the streets, people are not straightforward.
There's no reward system and there's no discipline punishment system, credible one in this Nigeria. Even anybody can just go with anything, depending on the people you know.
So
imagine a Tinubu that has case. There are cases in court or against him, like his credentials are not. It's not even. You can't even verify him. Even Atiku too. There are some cases that are in court. If you go online now, some I think money laundering cases and the likes, and this person wants to become the president.
Honestly,
how serious are we in this country? How serious? And some people are queuing behind him.
I can't really wait for this campaign to start. I really want to know what PDP is going to use as their major.
I'm particular about
like I can't wait. I want to know if they will say we'll make the electricity to be stable. I want to know what they are going to say, because the article that we all know is major importer of generator in this country. So is he going to make the light, as in our lights, electricity, to be constant, and then he wouldn't sell?
They are going to deny. They always deny everything.
I really I honestly I can't wait. Then APC, are they going to say we are going to bring change? We're going to complete Buhari's. I really want to know what they are going to come up with. Like seriously,
distance themselves from Buhari, then focus on Lagos State. We will do what we have done in Lagos State.
What have they done in Lagos? Really? What have they done in Lagos? With an IGR of $15 billion every month. $15 billion.
I tell you that they did the Atlantic this thing. I don't even understand that they rebuilt Lagos roads and everything.
How
it made Lagos more beautiful.
More beautiful.
It's a mega city. I said that is what they
say. Now, they stay.
Not by the state.
Ogba is not beautiful.
Come on. When before Fashola came, Yaya Baton Road was not like that.
No, let's leave Yaya Baton Road from nationwide.
Even Okera and the likes before Fashola came.
Let's come out that Okera now.
That's why
your area.
That's why personally, my
area, that downside.
Since I've been in primary 4, that road has been the same till this moment. They've just started maybe doing it a little
because election is coming. They have to entice
No, they've actually started doing it since last year, and they said they'll finish it last year December. Now they are still on it. on that same
by
place.
next year.
If you used to pass through Mokolu, they did that road once like that. There was a time they did the road when they were building that plaza at that junction.
Okay,
Before you enter,
yeah.
you know, that junction, maybe they say the deputy governor is the owner of that plaza.
That plaza.
At that junction, before you enter that Ajayi road. You understand? This one is nationwide. This one is Aguda. So because of that building, they had to work on that road. She used to pass to that. Pass through that road now.
Of course.
What they worked on, like 3 or 4 months ago, you can see how it is. So what are they going to tell us they are doing? There's nothing I'm seeing in commensurate with the $15 billion that they collect every month. Now, you are going to pay for television. Using television, there's a tax. You're going to pay a radio.
Of course, I know.
Very soon. So
people have been paying it indirectly. I've seen the paper before.
How are they
this
paying?
Television and radio, they've brought it to my dad before. I think it's among these maybe tenement rate.
Okay, they will just add everything
together.
So you will not pay it indirectly.
You will pay it indirectly.
But which one are they not bringing it up again that we will pay? Say they want scam us.
Maybe they want to separate it now. Then you have to know.
So
that
you know
they
are paying for this.
The Lagos State government will separate it. I mean, they'll leave that one like that. Bring that one for the other.
Maybe they'll bring another one. I don't know.
Honestly, I can't wait for this campaign to start tomorrow.
This campaign will start,
I really can't.
And this is how the campaign will play out. No matter what the APC says, because it is their own kinsmen that is in that crowd, they will not be able to fault whatever they say. They will just shout like normal, hey, we are going to give you good road. Hey, that's what they will do. That's it. But I still believe that Peter Obi supporters, if Peter Obi says something, they'll still be like, no sir, you cannot achieve this thing. He posted something online, I guess it said something like he would make healthcare free for 100 million Nigerians. It's the same youth that are behind him that attacked him that, sir, no, you can say affordable but free. No, it's not possible. For 100 million, where do you want to see? Where would you get the money from?
That's true.
That's one thing about Peter Obi. They are accessible. Buhari accessible?
Buhari,
you want to hold this government to account. Can you access any of these their leaders? They will do what they do and they stay in their house.
Look at Tinubu.
Will they even stay in the country?
He's yet to even come for any live interview or any interview at all.
Seriously, but
recorded.
He has not granted any. Atiku granted any live interview yet?
It's just recorded interview with what's his name? This Arise TV. Ruben Abati. Yes, Ruben Abati.
Well, but
he's still biased.
Tinubu said that he's not a media president.
How can he not be a media person? That statement is rubbish.
In a Senate climb like the US,
he will not address the country with his
I don't understand.
In a country like in a very good country, you can never say. Once you start saying such, once you start running away from the media, the people will start running away from you. But because you are avoiding scrutinization, you don't want anybody to scrutinize you.
See, it's just quite unfortunate that the APC candidates have been saying a lot of things that people are actually supposed to look into and know that there is something going on that is not right. Yet they are even the more he says that the more they.
You know what the politician does. For instance, let's say this place is a local government, and I'm contesting for that local governmentship. I'll go and find people that I'll surround around myself. That's how you say all this one for this one association. Those are their attack dogs. So if you are attacking them online, they are the ones that will be.
Yes, they will attack you back online.
They have their own thugs. If you come physically, they use their thugs to attack you. You have people that can brainwash people and mobilize people with money.
Yes.
So they have all those people step by step around them. They surround those people around themselves. So whatever they say, you see people that will uphold and defend whatever they are saying. Yes. That's why all these politicians, that's why when I look at Atiku and those pictures, they say, which kind of thing on this one?
Atiku is currently in Dubai, right?
That's where
he's speaking from.
As Buhari is to London, so Atiku is to Dubai.
And Tinubu is
just that Buhari no get house like Atiku for London.
I think we'll just go back to, if he loses this election now, he relocates back to Dubai, stay there for the next 8 years, come back and stay back for the same office.
Honestly, that man is supposed to have been tired by now.
Because
Atiku Abubakar, of course, he's supposed to have been tired by now. Imagine over how many years he's been contesting and he doesn't win.
Doesn't want to give up. What if he should just win this election?
See, what I'm even thinking about this election, I think to some extent, some people have been hyping Tinubu, like Tinubu will win this election, and the likes. I'm just thinking like, someone like Atiku now, Atiku and Kwakwanso, they are from the northern part of Nigeria. Would the whole north leave their own kinsmen and vote for it?
See, it's my
stipend.
It's not possible. It might surprise you to know that even
and this southwest is divided already.
Even the people supporting Kwankwaso, like my opinion though, it's possible that Kwankwaso know that he's not going to win his election. They might have an inner meeting whereby they are going to say, let's go for our brother. You people should just forget about me. I'm just there as a figurehead.
Of course,
just
to
can
get
happen.
all these people tight.
Yes,
and
you
pass
understand.
them to his brother.
Because no Northerners, they love themselves.
No matter
whatever they agree to, not like
even as
the
Buhari is
Southerners.
now. If Buhari come for third term,
they will still they will vote for him.
That's true.
with all he has done. There was one man that they kidnapped that was in that. Is a lawyer that went to school. So as those Abuja Kaduna train kidnap, he paid almost 100 million. He came out. He's still saying that he still believes in Buhari's. After being in that place, he still believes in Buhari's regime.
Wow.
You know,
someone that went to school.
You know, these people they have a way of understanding themselves.
Even if they have this PhD, their tribe is superior to their knowledge.
Thank you.
Automatically, nothing can exceed the rate of tribalism inside their brain. I don't understand.
And you know, the Northerners believe that Nigeria belongs to them.
That is
so they will not want to like let it out just like that because they're going to give them money, and then you take power away from them.
Of course, and they have this money.
They will not want to buy that idea.
Atiku has money, so
you understand.
What else do they want? He will surely give them.
So this coming election, like I've said earlier, is not predictable. Like
I think I was watching.
It's just going to be somehow.
I was watching Dele Farotimi's interview.
That's
yesterday.
my own with Shore.
He said he was supporting Shore due to Shore's ideology and his laid out plan. But I think Shore has a good plan, but he does not have the structure,
the
followership. So
that is needed.
Shore and Obi is together, it would be another formidable force. Because now if they match their strength together, but I don't know if one person wants to be the president or vice president, but the two wants to be the president. That's another
I just
issue.
believe that whatever happens in this coming election, after this particular election we're expecting, the next one is going to be, it will be better.
It will be much better.
Yes, because whatever happens now is going to open the eyes of a lot of people. Either people that are behind Tinubu, if Tinubu wins and nothing happens after 4 years, they'll get definitely disappointed.
See, if Tinubu wins, nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen. We have
nothing. What has been happening since the North has been in hold of this federal power? What has been happening? What has changed?
See, truth be told, without sentiments, right? If Tinubu wins, he's not going to be the one in charge, and that's just the truth.
Exactly, I said that already. It's going to be his running mate
because, for goodness sake, the man, where is he? 247, he's not in the country.
I said that thing already.
247 is not in the country. He's not always here, and then he has not even granted one single interview ever since. And then an opportunity where he could have spoken, he sent his VP.
That is.
You understand?
That was how they packaged Buhari.
They packaged him exactly the same way. Exactly the same way.
Buhari 7 is fresh, yo. The guy is.
That's how they package him.
And then the VP is suffering. The man is looking older than his age because the whole weight is on him. And then the president himself is doing nothing.
Okay, Patutomi says that they ask DS Tinubu to go for medical test and make his result public. He said that he should go with Nigerian doctors, go for test and publish it.
If you should go with Nigerian doctors, they are still going to like
in the Nigeria.
No, if they want to arrange that kind of thing, the separate people.
No, they should call P2B's doctor to go with him.
The Nigeria of today, that can never happen.
Or Atiku's doctor.
You never even see the medical result.
Even if you are going to see the results, they are going to like alter it
in this
and
Nigeria.
do some things.
You would never see all those kind of things, all those fact check. Even the so-called SAN, Festus Keyamo, you are defending someone that that's not even verifiable. We don't know his mother, we don't know his father, we don't know anything.
See, I interviewed a youth, a vibrant Nigerian youth today. I'm not saying that you should not have your choice candidates, no. But the way that guy was talking about Tinubu, I was just listening. I listened to him with rapt attention. Like, he'd be like, the man is strong, he's capable, he has all it takes, he has structure. I was just listening. Okay, he has the structure, he has the wisdom, no doubt. He's strong, That part I didn't really understand. I'm not saying that anything is wrong with him, but the way he tried to sugarcoat it, like to make me believe, like the way he said it, I was just like, really? And this is a Nigerian youth, and almost the average youth that we know where their interest is, but this one is different. I was like, okay, do this guy have like a personal relationship with this man in question? I'm not saying that he doesn't have the right to support his candidate. No, that's what I'm saying. But then the way he was talking about it was, it got my attention. Like the same way that guy spoke, that's, of course he has friends, he has people, you understand, and he has his clique of whatever. This might be their discussions whenever they are together.
I believe that this generation of Nigerians are the worst sets of Nigerians we have had in the history of the country. The way they reason, the way they do their things is beyond the imagination of a sane society, a sane country. In saner climes where people are thinking very well, you don't think like this. I go on the streets every day and I see what I'm seeing. Somebody you think is okay is not okay. No, it's serious. You'll be like, are we okay in this country? Somebody you think we suit and everything, even driving a car that owns a heart, you just see that person decides to choose foolishness over what is right. They decide to choose gluttony over what is sane. Imagine somebody, a young person at this point in time, not knowing the right candidate to choose.
There are people like that.
Of course.
I asked a guy. He said, I don't know who to vote for. On that day, I may just wake up and go to the polling unit and be like, God, anywhere my hand reaches. You can imagine. And this is a youth.
I think some youth are just so intellectually lazy. You can't sit down and say, okay, this Peter Obi they have been talking about, what has he done? Let me look it up online. You have your phone, you can waste your data on skits, comedy skit and nonsense.
See, let me tell
That's nothing. But when you have to make
can't,
research
you can't blame the whites when they said that even if wealth or riches is hidden in a book, a black man would rather be poor than search it out.
But this is not even book.
You know,
videos online.
TikTok is owned by China.
China,
it is a Chinese company that created TikTok.
Okay.
It's what they call algorithm. It's like the signal they send to you, that's what you get.
Yes.
What the signal they send, algorithm is like a setup that when they send to a certain area, you get that kind of information. You just send all those kind of Selena tested kind of films. The algorithm, the formula algorithm, they send it to a certain country. That's the kind of thing they get. What they send to China are educative stuff. If you go to China, go look at their TikTok. So what they send to the West are just bonbon everything. You understand?
Funny videos.
It does not help your mind to think, to sit down and reason. Normally, if we are okay in this country, we need to, all of us, stop whatever we are doing and shut this country down and send everybody in that Aso Rock away.
God bless you.
But you see people with sweat, they'll be arguing, they'll be shouting. I'm very
defending their
one man he drove one car one day, he just parked there, was shouting, Tinubu must enter. He drove someone that buy a car. You think he's okay? Tinubu must enter. Lagbara Jesus, Lagbara. See, one thing I just wonder, this set of human beings, if you go to a secondary school, there's a set that is okay. This set of human beings living in Nigeria at this point in time, I don't think they are. Because number one, I said last time, phone. Those ones that are in computer village doing buga, carry them to China and they compete with a small gear. You see that they don't know nothing. We are just, if you have a BSc and you take that BSc to a Canadian university, or you take that BSc to a UK university or the United States, they will tell you to go for another 2-year course. Because they don't believe in the quality of your certificate. See, as we going on strike, and the leaders, they don't care.
Of course,
people are 80% of our mineral resources, crude oil, are being stolen every day. Somebody will just come out and say 80%. The president or whoever, a leader, will just come and say 80% of our mineral resources is being stolen every day, and people just fold down and look at it, be clapping. Imagine.
Sometimes in this country, a lot of Nigerian youth, let me put it that way, they act as if there's nothing upstairs.
So what is the way out of this?
I think the way out of this is, I'm a religious person. I always pray that God find an algorithm,
okay,
that He will put in that presidential seat that will turn so many things
around.
Because we ourselves, we cannot. We people say God help themselves. As it is now, the elections, there are things that have been put on ground. Somebody at the bus stop came and I started asking people, "You get voter card? Give me your number." Did it drop money somewhere? Probably 10,000. I'll not call the person that they are voting for.
They'll give out their voters card.
So background, people are giving people money. When you submit your voter card, they are the ones that are going to by themselves and vote. You understand? If you go to the north, they are the ones that vote. You understand? They bring them together in a place, they vote. So this is only God that will help Nigeria, because Nigeria is in a mess, in a big mess. Imagine a young Nigerian or a Lagosian cannot afford free education from primary school to secondary school. Go abroad. There's a school in Canada. They pay for students to not go school. They are looking for students that will attend school. Canada does not have what Lagos has. Lagos earn more than like 4-5 countries in Africa. But yet, a Lagosian cannot have free education. You see a young, if you are born in Nigeria at this point in time, you go through a lot. A young person cannot sponsor him or herself to school without going through and your mind is going to be, I don't use the word F word. Your mind will just be bastardized. You can't focus. You can't think very well. You can't achieve something in your life. And this is being caused by our leaders, their leadership. And somebody who, in that sense, come and telling you he's supporting one person. So it's unfortunate.
Gladys, what do you think?
It's unfortunate.
Honestly, see, sometimes I just like, I don't want to say, I don't want to press further in these issues because it's annoying. Understand? As an average Nigerian youth who graduates from school, and I remember back in those days when you finish school, you serve. There's a job waiting for you.
Of course.
But now, even what you studied, okay, someone asked me a question today. You studied statistics? I said yes. So, why are you not working probably in the National Bureau of Statistics? I say, if I wait for them, I'll be jobless.
Of course.
So everything is just bastardized.
Everything is just messed up.
Just bastardized.
Imagine that a mass communicator working in the bank, an engineer.
No, a mass communicator can work.
Engineer,
engineer, lawyer, everybody.
A doctor working in the bank.
Well, I don't know.
You understand? So
the Nigerian work system cannot help your career.
Honestly, and then
that's why they allow their children go abroad,
yes,
get the experience. They bring them back to rule over you.
Well,
that's what they do.
I think we are a little bit emotional.
I say me as I am this.
Both of you, the way you've talked so far, I think you're a bit emotional. I think we should just be rational and radical with our thinking here. I believe in God. I'm religious, but when it's time to talk about the facts, let's talk about it. God is not coming from up like this to help Nigeria. See,
I think one of my opinion is this: whoever wins the forthcoming presidential election, I just believe that, or I just wish that their major focus should be on that that seat of power. They should eliminate most of them that are there. Pull them off, because that's where I believe that's where the solution we are looking for is going to start.
It's impossible to pull them off because
starting from the brigadier general of the army and whatever.
The system of government we have on ground in Nigeria that we operate can't allow you to just pull off anybody.
You can dissolve all of them.
You can't dissolve them.
Buhari has sacked a lot of people ever since he entered there.
Buhari sacked people because the so-called caucus, the people, the presidency, those that are in this power, not Buhari a person though, those people that are behind the scene, anybody Buhari sacks, that means the person is not working in their favor. That's just it. You just believe that
it's not supposed to be that way. Someone who is not doing well needs to be removed
in their own word in their own way. That is why they remove. If the person is okay, just look at this. Dollar has been rising or naira has been falling. Why didn't they sack or query the CBN governor? Just imagine, in a sane country, not this insane Nigeria that we have. In a sane country, they will have to query him. Even journalists will come and ask him, why is this thing like this? He would give them answer on the spot there. But this country and this, see the way this Nigeria is now.
You know, they just increase the interest rates right now.
See the way this Nigeria is. The way Nigeria works now.
They remove money.
They just increase the interest rates.
See the way Nigeria works now. I think if Peter Obi would win. I was watching Dele Farotimi's interview day before yesterday, and he said something. He said if Peter Obi would win, is either you use your PVC or you use your gun. Is either you get your PVC or use his gun. So he said that is his own opinion about it. So how do we use the PVC? He said with PVC, well, we can still have a little chance of just thinking that we can or we might. But if the PVC does not work, then we have to just change all the system. We are more than then. We are about 200 million in this Nigeria. Everybody ruling this Nigeria, they are not even up to 0.001. They are not up to 10,000. The president, all the whole House of Representatives in the whole 774 local governments in this Nigeria, everybody are not up to 10,000. So if all these youth, if Peter Obi can build up this momentum and cause a political revolution, whereby everybody just wants to bring this and just throw them out. So, and this is how it will map out. The structure that these people are creating is filled with thugs. The police is a tool to them. The military is a tool to them. That's how they use it during NSAS. That is how they use them.
Okay.
All the security people that we have, they are tools. So we should the youth should try and buy over the most crucial and lethal weapon that this ruling class have. It is the thugs on the street.
I just believe
the police won't come from the station to come and harass you or give you money. It is the thugs. Those people that you said that they collect number and they are giving people money. These are the thugs. If you can win them over, you've win this Nigeria. You've taken over.
Even Peter Obi winning, like if he emerges as the president of Nigeria, I feel that the man is an emotional person. Had it been that it's Showore,
you need someone ruthless.
That revolution that you're talking about,
it's
going to happen.
It will take up to 2 years before
so
you do something.
That guy.
And that's the truth.
Okay,
we need to break the system.
The
system is just demonic.
The program to an end today. Today it has been ice water, but however we'll continue on this program next time. We talked about the Peter Obi visit to the Union of Ife and also the governor of Ondo State. We talked about the pastor that sell bulletproof water, because we even need that thing during the elections instead.
Honestly, just spray it like this.
No, just drink it. Just drink it. Drink it.
Just drink it and match like this. Bugago cast votes. Nothing they happen. Shoot's gonna pop up and nothing will happen.
They give you correct.
Just drink it. Some people will drink like 10 bottles. People that have large tummy.
What do you mean?
They'll just drink like 10 bottles and nothing they happen. They will just
there's one thing this Halim Abubakar and
Apostle Suleiman.
She's crying that her health is deteriorating.
Yes, it is.
She's begging Apostle Suleiman to leave to wherever he tied her.
Is
this even true?
Because this Apostle Suleiman, so many actresses has come out to say that he has slept with them. I don't want to believe them, but I still want to believe them. Do you know why I want to believe them? Because it's not exactly. Is he the only person?
I've always said this. In every rumor, there is
always
an atom of truth.
Exactly.
One person cannot come and say, I understand he is a man of God. You understand? One person cannot say this of you, then another person says the same thing, and another person says the same thing.
He's a man
before God.
Of God.
But there are some things that are just itchy.
So that man will always be a man.
There are some things that are itchy. You understand? When you're occupying a particular position, there is definitely
maybe he did it in the past.
Before he
passed,
I don't think.
Well, I wouldn't want to judge him anyways because I don't know.
There's a double hala now. An interruption of power in the House of Representatives on Tuesday forced the lawmakers to adjourn plenary. Like they started their plenary, so now took light.
NEPA don't take light.
Inside the House of Representatives, you can see the kind of
Yeah, she got her own generator, be
See,
lister.
there
You
is
can
no
see-
word to
you
even
can see-
qualify the decay.
You can see, you can imagine the kind of country we are in.
It's not a slap. It's a big slap. Like, how would they feel right now? They'll be like, they will not be like, sorry, let's turn on the list.
See,
Oh my
see,
goodness.
it's not a slap because see, they are not shameful. They don't have shame. That is why. They don't have shame at all.
Because I don't know. God should just help us understand
God
what
will
the
not come
you
down
are
and help
looking
us.
at.
We need to get. We are not angry enough.
House of Representatives.
This Nigeria,
You
we are
know
not
what
angry
it
enough.
means? House of Representatives. House of Representatives, biggest black nation in Africa.
They're all gathered.
Of course.
And then
They don't have stable power supply. With all the billions and trillions, each of them they can sponsor Nigeria. Each
Do
of
you
them.
know,
Each of
they-
them.
the truth is, as they took that, they rather share the money than continue that plenary.
Of course.
They rather share money. Let's say,
Why are they using money for them?
Probably they will take it to another country and invest then.
invest
Invest
and
there then.
keep chopping
After
life,
you leave the power, you run to the country and start enjoying your money.
stay in big mansions. Oh goodness, God of mercy.
Okay, God will save the
We'll
people
still-
in this
we'll
country.
still turn back to God.
Yes, God will save people in this
Can't run
country.
away from God. God will save us.
Okay, with that, we are coming to the close of the program today. Webwatch on Flip TV. Yes, enjoy. After this, we'll have other programs, so stay tuned to Flip TV. Once again, I will say I'm Chris Chugo, and I have with me.
Gladys Aloze. Don't forget, we are coming back for an important program that you wouldn't want to miss.
I am Adeni Adela.
Where are you looking at?
And I'm Olajide Taufik Olamide. And don't forget.